Topic is influence of plant competition, parasites and epiphytes. Firstly, the struggle for food space in pollinators in order to survive. It can occur between individual of different species is known as the interspecific competition, or between individual of the same species is named as the intraspecific competition. Better adapted species surviving and non-adapted species become extinct. Next, interspecific interactions. After pollination densities, species distributions, and ultimately lead to evolutionary changes, the interactions can be beneficial to either of the same species. They can lead to the extinctions. Member of two or more species use the same resources at one time. There is an often one limiting resources in the shortest supply of the relative to demand. Next, consumer resource interactions. Organisms get the nutrients by eating other living organisms. The consumer benefit while the consumed organisms get losses. It includes predations, herbivory, and the parasitisms. Next, interspecific competition. Plant communities is highly dependent on nutrient availability. At high levels of nutrient availability, competition is mainly for the light. Next, in plants, dense population tend to lead to many small individual but only a few large ones are out. Plant compete more intensely when minerals nutrients are less abundant in the soil. Plant compete more intensely when nutrients are less plentiful. Competition is less intensive in water and the nutrients are less abundant. Next, interspecific competition. Survival is not decreased, but plant size and the reproductive output are affected. This relationship compass plot of different densities at the single instant of the time. As plants grow in size, density dependent mortality may start to occur. Epiphytes are those autotroph plants which grow on the surface of some other supporting plant and are not permanently rooted in the soil. Absorb sufficient moisture from the atmosphere. Mineral nutrients from the decaying bark of the supporting plants upon which they are situated. Differs from parasites and also from the lianas. Grow on the surface of submerged aquatic plants. Grow on the surface of submerged aquatic plant, may be aerial on the surface of tree trunk, grow even on the surface of the leaves. In northwestern Himalayas, much less in number than the eastern Himalayas. In tropical rainforest, epiphytic species found at the top of the trees. Next, parasites. A plant parasites derived some or the nutritional requirement from the other living plant, connecting them with the conductive systems either the xylem and the phloem or the both. This provides them with the ability to extract water and nutrients from the host. Parasitic plant are classified depending on where the parasitic plant onto the host and amount of the nutrient it requires. The mode of host selections and specialization of parasitic plants are broad. Parasitic plant germinate in the variety of ways of chemicals or by the mechanical. The maximized resources may parasitic plant has evolved self-incompatibility to avoid parasiting themselves.